So first we're going to set our saw blade height. In this case, we want 3/8. There are multiple ways to find the correct measurement. Just make sure it is at the top of the blade. It is helpful to create a mark on the sacrificial fence when you've found your height. We're taking the 3/8 off this edge, the inside of our box back. Here's a sketch of the corner we're removing. Lift up the fence to move it directly over the blade, making sure some of the blade is underneath the sacrificial fence. I'm double checking my measurement here and that I'm cutting the correct side down. Ask me how I know. Measure twice, cut once. Push both hands all the way past the saw. Here are some bad examples. Keep your front finger out of the way if possible. Try not to put your hands directly over the blade in case it moves. Also be sure your fingers are not in the saw blade path at the end of the board. Be sure to move your fence a tiny bit more to finish at the final cut length. Dados are cuts that go through the middle of your board, usually for shelves or web frames. The major difference is we use the miter gauge here for cross-cutting instead of the fence. Here are two ways to mark your dados, outside the line or inside. You can see the two differences here. One side is measured to cut the lines off the board. The inside method means you do not touch your lead lines. Either way works. I prefer the outside method, cutting off your lines. Again, be sure that you're cutting in the correct place. When we're cutting with the grain, we can use the fence, but when we're cross-cutting, that's when we need to use a miter gauge.